Unleashing your authentic power, the revolution of being unapologetically. You welcome everyone to this transformative episode of the Black CEO podcast. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today, sharing some truly game changing insights that have the power to revolutionize not just your career, but your entire life. These pearls of wisdom come from an extraordinary conversation I had with the incomparable Te'Ara Arman, a visionary leader who's redefining what it means to be authentic in the world of Black leadership and empowerment. Let me tell you, folks, Te'Ara is not just making waves, she's creating tsunamis of change. Her passion for helping others embrace their true selves and live purposefully is nothing short of infectious. She's on a mission to transform the landscape of corporate America, one empowered Black professional at a time. And trust me, after our conversation, I'm more convinced than ever that her impact will be felt for generations to come. Now, buckle up and brace yourselves because we're about to embark on a journey that might just flip your world upside down in the best possible way. Imagine for a moment, what if everything you've been told about success is wrong? What if the key to unlocking your true potential isn't about fitting in, but about standing out? What if your uniqueness, yes, those very quirks and qualities that you've been told to tone down, are actually your secret weapons? These aren't just hypothetical questions, my friends. They're the foundation of a revolutionary approach to life and career that Te'Ara shared with me. Her message is clear, powerful, and frankly, a bit scary in its simplicity. Accept, own, and live in your purpose while you dare to be different. Live to inspire. Be who you are. Now, I know what you're thinking. Easier said than done, right? Especially for us Black professionals navigating the often treacherous waters of corporate America. But here's the kicker, it's not just about being different for the sake of being different, it's about recognizing that your unique perspective, your lived experiences, your talents, they're not just valuable, they're invaluable. They're exactly what the world needs right now. Let's break this down into three key areas that Te'Ara emphasized: embracing authenticity, strategic career planning, and cultivating resilience and empowerment. Buckle up because we're about to dive deep into each of these. And I promise you, by the end of this talk, you'll be looking at yourself and your potential in a whole new light. First up, let's talk about embracing authenticity. Now, I'm not talking about some fluffy, feel good concept here. I'm talking about a radical act of self love and empowerment that has the power to change not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Let me share a story that really drives this point home. Dr. Umar Johnson, a powerful voice in the Black community, once spoke on the It's Up There podcast about the importance of staying true to oneself. Now, Dr. Johnson isn't just talking the talk, he's walking the walk in a way that's both inspiring and, frankly, a bit terrifying. Picture this: you're a Black professional in a world that often seems designed to silence your voice. The media is ready to sensationalize your every move. The system itself seems stacked against you. What do you do? Do you shrink yourself to fit in? Do you code switch until you don't recognize your own voice? Not Dr. Johnson. In the face of all this pressure, he chose to be unapologetically himself. He embraced his identity, his values, his voice, even when it was uncomfortable, even when it was unpopular. And you know what? It wasn't always easy. He faced backlash, criticism, attempts to discredit him. But here's the thing: through it all, he inspired countless others to do the same. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's great for Dr. Johnson. But what about my career? Won't being my authentic self hurt my prospects? And that, my friends, brings us to our second key point: strategic career planning. Let me hit you with some facts that might just blow your mind. Korn Ferry, a global organizational consulting firm, did a study on senior Black leaders. And what they found was fascinating. These leaders didn't just stumble into success, they didn't just work hard and hope for the best. No, they took intentional, strategic approaches to their career progress. We're talking about leaders who sought out challenging projects, even when it meant stepping out of their comfort zones. Leaders who built supportive networks, who weren't afraid to ask for help or mentorship. Leaders who continuously develop their skills, always stand one step ahead of the game. Now, here's the kicker: 60% of the Black leaders in this study reported taking these strategic, planned approaches to their careers. And guess what? It led to higher success rates. These leaders were able to overcome obstacles that would have stopped others in their tracks. They achieved significant career milestones, all while staying true to themselves. But let's be real for a moment. This journey isn't always smooth sailing. Black leaders often face unique challenges that their non black counterparts simply don't have to deal with. Lack of mentorship, systemic racism, microaggressions, the list goes on. And that's where our third key point comes in: resilience and empowerment. Now, when I say resilience, I'm not talking about just gritting your teeth and bearing it. I'm talking about a deep, unshakable belief in your own worth and potential. I'm talking about the kind of strength that turns obstacles into opportunities. Let me share another powerful example with you. The Harvard Kennedy School recognized this need for resilience and empowerment in Black leaders. So, what did they do? They developed an executive education program specifically for empowering Black leaders. This isn't your run of the mill leadership course. This is a program that gets to the heart of what it means to be a Black leader in today's world. Imagine a program that doesn't just teach you leadership skills, but equips you with tools to thrive both professionally and personally. A program that provides strategies for personal well being. Because let's face it, you can't pour from an empty cup. A program that helps you build a network of like minded individuals who understand your struggles and celebrate your successes. A program that helps you develop a personalized vision of purpose and success, because success isn't one size fits all, especially for Black professionals. The results of this program? Absolutely transformative. Participants reported significant improvements in their leadership abilities. But more than that, they reported increased career satisfaction. They found a renewed sense of purpose, a clearer vision for their future. But here's the real beauty of it: it goes beyond individual success. By empowering Black leaders, this program is helping to create a more inclusive and supportive environment for all Black professionals. It's creating a ripple effect that has the potential to transform entire industries. Now, I want you to take a moment, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Imagine a world where you fully embraced your authenticity, where you strategically planned your career, leveraging your unique strengths and perspectives, where you cultivated resilience and empowerment, not just for yourself, but for those around you. How would your life be different? How would you show up differently in the world? How would it impact those around you? This isn't just about individual success. When we dare to be different and live in our purpose, we create ripple effects that can transform entire communities. We become living, breathing examples of what's possible when we refuse to be limited by others' expectations. But let's not sugarcoat it. This journey isn't always easy. There will be times when you'll face pushback, times when you'll be tempted to conform, to play it safe, times when you'll question whether it's worth it to keep pushing forward. In those moments, I want you to remember this: your uniqueness is your superpower. Your differences are not deficiencies. They're the very things that make you invaluable. Think about it. In a world drowning in cookie cutter solutions and one size fits all approaches, your unique perspective could be the key to solving problems that have stumped others. Your lived experiences could provide insights that no one else has. Your authentic voice could inspire others to find their own. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and be different just for the sake of being different. This isn't about being contrarian or difficult. It's about recognizing your intrinsic value and refusing to compromise on the essence of who you are. It's about showing up fully in every room you enter, bringing your whole self to every conversation, every project, every interaction. It's about recognizing that when you dim your light to make others comfortable, you're not just doing yourself a disservice. You're depriving the world of your unique brilliance. But embracing your authenticity isn't just about self-expression. It's also about creating space for others to do the same. When you dare to be different, you give others permission to do the same. You become a beacon of possibility, showing others what's possible when we refuse to be confined by societal expectations or stereotypes. This is where the real magic happens. Because when we create environments where everyone feels empowered to be their authentic selves, we unlock levels of creativity, innovation, and problem solving that we never thought possible. We create cultures of inclusivity where diverse perspectives are not just tolerated, but celebrated and leveraged for the benefit of all. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually do this in practice? Great question. Let's get practical for a moment. First, start by doing some serious self-reflection. What are your core values? What lights you up? What unique experiences and perspectives do you bring to the table? This isn't always an easy process, but it's crucial because you can't live authentically if you don't know who you truly are. Next, look for opportunities to align your work with your values and passions. This might mean seeking out projects that resonate with you or finding ways to bring your unique perspective to your current role. Remember, strategic career planning isn't just about climbing the ladder. It's about creating a career that allows you to live in your purpose. Then, focus on building resilience. This means developing a strong support network, practicing self-care, and cultivating a growth mindset. Remember, setbacks are not failures, they're opportunities for growth and learning. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, commit to lifting others as you rise. Use your voice and your position to create opportunities for other Black professionals. Mentor, sponsor, advocate, because true empowerment isn't just about individual success, it's about creating systemic change. Now, I want to be clear, this journey won't always be easy. There will be times when it feels easier to conform, to play it safe. There will be moments of doubt, of fear, of frustration. But I want you to remember this. Every time you choose authenticity over conformity, every time you dare to be different, you're not just changing your own life, you're changing the world. You're challenging outdated notions of what leadership looks like. You're expanding the possibilities for what Black professionals can achieve. You're creating a more inclusive, diverse, and vibrant world for all of us. So here's my challenge to you. Dare to be different. Live to inspire. Be who you are unapologetically and authentically because the world doesn't need more copies. It needs your original self in all its unique, brilliant glory. Your purpose is not something you need to find, it's something you need to recognize and embrace. It's already within you, woven into the fabric of who you are. Your job is not to become someone else's version of success, but to become the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. As we come to the end of this talk, I want to leave you with a call to action, a challenge, if you will. Today, right now, I want you to make a commitment to yourself, a commitment to embrace your authenticity, to strategically plan your career, and to cultivate resilience and empowerment, not just for yourself, but for your community. Start small if you need to. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting with an idea that's uniquely yours. Maybe it's pursuing a passion project that aligns with your values. Maybe it's having a difficult but necessary conversation about diversity and inclusion in your workplace. Whatever it is, take that step. Because when you dare to be different, when you live in your purpose, you don't just change your own life, you light the way for others to do the same. Remember, you are not just a professional climbing the corporate ladder, you are a revolutionary, challenging the status quo with every authentic step you take. You are a beacon of hope, showing others what's possible when we dare to be our true selves. You are a change maker, creating ripples that will transform industries, communities, and generations to come. So go forth and be unapologetically, authentically you. Embrace your uniqueness. Plan your career with intention. Cultivate resilience and empower others because the world doesn't just need your skills and your knowledge, it needs your voice, your perspective, your authenticity. You have the power to transform not just your own life, but the lives of countless others. You have the power to create a more inclusive, diverse, and vibrant world. You have the power to redefine what success looks like for Black professionals. The question is, are you ready to embrace that power? Are you ready to step into your purpose? Are you ready to dare to be different? The world is waiting. Your community is waiting.
Your authentic self is waiting. It's time to answer the call. It's time to unleash your authentic power. It's time to start the revolution of being unapologetically you. Thank you.